Hi everyone, good morning, and welcome to what's new in Odoo Sign. So I'm the product owner for Sign for some introductions. So first, if you have any questions that you will have to ask during the presentation, feel free to scan the QR code. You'll see it again in a bit, no worries. And you can just type your questions and we'll go through them afterwards. All right. So, what are we going to talk about today? First of all, we're going to talk about what the best signing experience actually is. We'll then go through a few ways of sending sign requests and signing them. Following that, we'll talk a bit about the app itself. And then we'll do a quick recap of all the things we've seen today, and we'll go up and follow up with the Q&A. All right. So, what is the best digital signing experience? What matters the most when you want to sign a document online? So first of all, we want you to be able to send your sign requests however you want, be it by email or other means. Next up, we want you to be able to sign your documents from wherever you are at the moment. So next, we also want you to be able to, of course, manage all your sign requests, your signed documents, and so on in just one central place. And of course, it's important that the digital signing experience is trusted on a worldwide level. And most important, it also needs to be super easy to use. It's a sign app. It doesn't need to be complicated. We don't want you to go through 15 steps before a document is signed. So how do we get there with Odoo 19? I'll start talking about the signing and sending experience. All right. So with Odoo 19, we're introducing the ability to sign or send documents from any app. So you just need to go on the little gear icon from wherever you are. You click Request Signature, and you then get a small pop-up that asks you to select a template, upload a document, whatever you want. You can define a signing order and so on right from that place and just click Send to send them. You can also click a Sign Now button to just sign the document. All right, next. We also want you to send documents from the communication channels you use through Odoo, which is the channel. So wherever you are, be it a purchase agreement, a purchase record, or a CRM lead, you just click the document that has been sent to you, a PDF, and you can just click Sign to quickly sign it. Next up, it's something we're quite excited about. It is now possible with Odoo 19 to send your sign request via WhatsApp. All you need is a phone number, and people get the document with the request straight on their phone, which also helps people to quickly sign on the go wherever they are. All right, so let's follow up with, okay, and there's much more I'm going to show you. So let's follow up with a quick demo on sending and signing. Okay, so I've got my Odoo dashboard here. You're probably familiar with it. So I'm going to start with, as I said in my example, a lead. So I go to the CRM app, and here I can see my various leads, and maybe Jennifer here needs to get or sign an NDA. So I'll just click the little icon, request signature, and I'll choose my non-disclosure agreement. So a few things. As you can see, Jennifer is already defined as the first signer. The sales team rep is defined as being me. All this information is immediately filled in. We see that there's a deadline for the document, which is set on the 2nd of October. I can define a default setting for that, which I'll show you later on. And I can even set some communication. So here I've just asked in my communication to carefully review the document before signing. So all I need to do is click Send, and we get a preview of what it looks like. I can go back, and in a chatter, we can see that a signature request has been linked to Jennifer. What's cool is also I can go to her contact sheet, and I can see all the signature requests for Jennifer right here in one place. All right, so that's one way of sending a sign request to someone. Now, I've also got another option. For example, maybe, let's see, oops, Eric here. Eric needs to sign a new term sheet that we've created. Now, it's not in our templates yet. So what do? We just upload a new PDF, and it's the detailed term sheet right here. I get my beautiful document right here, and all I need to do is add the fields that need to be completed. Now, in the interest of time here, I will not set every single field, but let's do a few. Up, I click send, and it's done. As you can see, it's super easy. It just took a few seconds for me to send a new document to Eric. All right. So what about other means of sending and signing stuff? We've got the Documents app right here. And as you may know, some folders can have an email alias. So meaning if you send a document to that email address, the attachments get stored in that folder. So in this case, I've got Harold, who is my insurance vendor, and he has asked me to sign the insurance agreement and to upload it on his portal. So this is something that we want to be able to do easily. So I just click it, and I see a sign button here. So every PDF that you open, you can see a sign button if you want to. So I just click sign, I add my signature, up, I click sign now, and you can now see a download button right here. I just click it. It takes a second to load, up, and the sign request is sent. The document has been signed with my signature on the bottom down here. So all I need to do is now go to Harold's website, upload the document, and it's done. It's also logged in the application, of course. So what if my vendor asks me to quickly sign something that he sent me? So I'll go to the Purchase app, and ReadyMat right here, I've sent a purchase request to him, and he has sent me an agreement that he would like me to sign. All I need to do again is click the document in the chatter, click sign, add my signature. I can also add a date field. Up, I sign it now, and I will put in Matt in CC. Up, sign, and here I can just quickly click the fields to super easily sign them. As you can see, information we have is automatically filled in the right place at the right time. Voila. And again, in the chatter, we can see that the document has been fully signed. We get a preview of this signed document with the date, signature, and so on. And we even get a certificate of completion, which increases the legality of the document. Okay, so one last thing. Josh, which is another partner that we have, needs to super urgently sign a new term sheet before we can proceed. So I'll open his opportunity, and up, all I need to do is, again, click the gear icon. I upload the term sheet. It takes a second. Up, I just add a signature field, and I send it to him via WhatsApp. Voila. That's just how easy it is. And up here, I get my sign request, which I can just open, sign. I'm Josh in this case. Voila. And that's just how easy it is now to get in touch with people. Small bonus, Josh has other agreements that he needs to sign. He just sees them right here, and he can click to either view them or sign them immediately. So he never misses out on any outstanding contracts that he has. Voila. Oops, some initials. That's just how easy signing needs to be. So that was signing and sending sign requests in Odoo. Now, I don't know if you've noticed, we never even entered the sign app in any of the flows that we went to. We signed a ton of documents, we sent a ton of requests through WhatsApp, through the Documents app, in a CRM or any other app. We just had to open the documents and send it. Tons of new ways to use Sign in Odoo. So what's next? So why is that? Because the best signing experience is practically invisible. We don't want it to be in your face. We just want it to be there when you need it to and to disappear when you're finished. So what are we going to talk about next? You've guessed it, the Sign app itself. So in the Sign app, we've also added a ton of new small improvements everywhere that just makes your life easier. For example, in the editor, you're now able to group multiple documents that need to be signed into a single sign request. So if you're onboarding a new hire, you don't need to send him his employment contract and then an NDA and then some other files that he all needs to sign in separate requests. It can all be bundled in a single request. And all you need to do is then add the signers. And maybe you've noticed, in the signers section, we've now got little avatars, meaning you can actually add default signers in a sign template. So in this case, signer 1 is the customer, for example, but maybe you will also want the sales team representative to be there and the manager to also be the third signer in the process. So all of that is now done automatically. All you need to do is just send it, and everyone gets notified at the right time, at the right place. Okay, what else? We've got a stamp field, so it's not possible for companies to just stamp it instead of putting their signatures. There's a lot of small other stuff, which I'll go through after. Templates have gotten better as well. First of all, it's now possible to set a default validity on a template level. So you don't need to always change the date specified based every time you send a sign request. You can just put in, okay, the default is 14 days for that document, and so on. You can also now set a default message to your sign request templates, meaning you don't need to type your same email all over again every time you send the same document. It just makes sense. Next up, fields. With Odoo 19, it's possible to create new fields in Odoo and to actually link them to something in Odoo. In this case, I've just created a field named Sales Order Total, and it has been linked to the Sales app, specifically to its total field, meaning I can now just put in the field in any document, and when a user clicks on it, it gets filled in automatically. Voila. Super easy. And there's much more. I'll show you a few of those things in a demo. All right. Oops. OK. So the sign up, I'll now open it. And as you can see, the first screen is just the documents screen. And here we can see all the sign requests that have been sent, completed, or are awaiting completion. If someone hasn't completed their request yet, I can just click resend. I can also click download to see a signed document. Up, super easy. And I can even see up more details if I go to the Kanban view and click details. Here I can see its status, it's signed, contacts in copy, just me. And I can see access activity logs per signer. You can even check out from where it was sent, in this case, the quotation. All right. Next up, templates. So I here have a beautiful overview of all the templates that are configured in my databases. We've got the different documents. I've set some favorites. I can remove one from my favorites. You see some tags. And it's also possible to actually share a link to a sign request. Now, let's say you're not using WhatsApp, you don't want to use email, maybe you're using another app. I can just click share, copy the link, and we now see that the document is shared. Voila. We can also see statistics on who has signed it, which people are in progress, and so on. So it's also super easy to get a quick overview. creating a new field is as easy as activating debug mode, going to fields, and just clicking new. For example, CRM lead sales team. Voila. And I linked it to CRM. And here I want to do a link to the sales team and its name specifically. So let's say document just can have a pre-filled information regarding the sales team linked to the document. All right. So I'll actually upload a PDF, insurance agreement, and you see the sign editor is maybe a bit familiar by now, and all I need to do is drag fields where they belong, and I can either, again, send them or sign them. Something that's also nice, we're now integrated with documents, meaning if a document exists in Odoo, I can just import it like this, and go ahead. So the general idea is just that Sign is super integrated within the entire Odoo ecosystem. It is, as I said, also possible to upload bundles of PDFs. Let me quickly show you. For example, I want to send all of those in one go. Just upload them all right in a second, and I can add different fields to different documents, just like this. If I'm finished, I'll remove that one because I'm not using it. If I'm finished, I can just add any other signer, They're super easily glanceable by their color. And if I want to, I can just click Edit. I can change the name from here if I want to. I can ask them to authenticate via email, SMS, even It's Me, and Aadhaar e-sign for the Indian country. Voila. And following that, I can also assign, as I said, default signers to different sign roles. Let me just quickly do a few. Voila. Super easy. And when I'm finished, all I need to do is click Send. And as you can see, all the information is filled in already. We're finished. OK. So if I want to send a file with the new field that I've created, CRM teams lead sales team, sorry. I just added field. If I'm in CRM, click sign request. I forgot which one it is, but it doesn't matter much. Voila. It will automatically fill in when the signer signs it. OK. So that was how we manage documents, templates, and fields. I'll just give you a quick recap on all the things we're doing in the app. As you can see for the app, we've got a new design. We can now do default messages, durations. We can instantly sign by just clicking the download button when we have all the info. And we also have digital certificates if it's needed. In the editor, we can now bundle documents. We can automatically fill in field values. We also have read-only fields, which is also actually super nice. If you set the information yourself, it's quite easy to do. We've got the stamp fields, default signers, as I said, and we're now integrated with so many things. The Documents app, in Odoo, the Chatter, any existing app, actually. And we can also send WhatsApp messages for the signature request. And we have Aadhaar e-sign, which is new in Odoo 19. But we also have, of course, It's Me, which was there since version 18.
Can we also video call external people?
So I think it's also nice to actually get to show you who is working on the app. We're a small but super ambitious team, and we hope to create the best signing app on the market. If you have any questions, of course, you can always come and visit us at our booth in Hall 7. All right. So, any questions?
Thanks. Can we link a meeting with an Odoo
Is there a plan
video
to have
conference?
a shorter link in the WhatsApp signature request?
A shorter link. It is doable. Yeah, we may do it.
Can you also link studio fields?
If the studio field is in the database, then yeah, there's no reason that you shouldn't be able to link it.
Thank you, Victor.
When you send the document bundle, can you define the name of the document that is being sent via email?
Yeah, absolutely. You just need to go here, and you can change the name to whatever you want.
Can I have a smart button showing sign right at sales order?
It is possible with Odoo Studio, but for the rest of the questions, I think we're going to have to do them after the talk. You can meet me outside if you want to. Thank you.